That's it.
Hey everybody, and welcome to
I'm gonna use the
Garcia
bathroom.
Show.
I
Give
gotta
it up
use the
for Reilly
bathroom, too.
Gilmore. He's our guest today.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Just kidding.
That's
He's
his
out.
catchphrase.
Hans Kim is in. Everybody, give it up for your guest, Hans Kim. Everybody.
Party
Yeah.
time. I'm going to
Party
use
time.
the bathroom.
This is actually also Hans Kim's podcast that we're gonna splice it. And we're here with Justin.
Why the fuck did you say it's so sad when you're with me, dude?
I don't know.
We're here with Justin.
He's just tired of you.
He did the same
Just-
thing
You
to
guys
me.
see each other all
We're here
the
with
time.
Justin Essemacher, everybody. Justin Essemacher on Instagram. Justin Essemacher. Going through it. You can listen to his podcast if you want to. I know you already did probably too much to click on this one, but yeah, make a couple more clicks and listen to Justin's, where it's the exact same as mine.
It's called Busting with Justin.
Bussin' with Justin.
You guys watch
Queefing
porn?
with Justin. Welcome to Queefs with Justin.
Podcast where we watch porn together.
It's Queefing with Queen Latifah.
Queefs with Latifah.
Queef Latifah, everybody. I'm your.
I'm your host, Queen Latifah. Welcome to Welcome to Queef Vision. We're gonna get real close into the
We're
queefs.
having a good time. We're back home. We're having a good time. We've been home all weekend. We came down here. We were all booked on the same gig. We didn't really know it. Then Hans got a weekend at Dallas Comedy Club, and he killed it. A lot of people came out. We all killed it.
Thursday.
I think like 200 people showed up to that show, right?
Was it
Hans?
Thursday?
Yeah, it was like 700 people.
Easily,
750.
probably 750. Probably close
yeah,
to
like
800.
probably 9.
It was sold out.
Like too many people. Like we didn't even have enough chairs, but we did it.
We figured it
Yeah.
out. No chairs, right?
There wasn't enough carpet for all the people.
No chairs is going to be a motif this weekend, from my understanding.
No chairs to queef in.
No chairs. Hell yeah. No chairs.
I mean, this was an awesome weekend of comedy because we did the shows at night, and then we got stood up by girls after that, and then
At
in the
late night.
daytime,
In the daytime?
we did podcasts all day.
Don't
really
speak
have.
for yourself about the women thing. Me and Phillip are fine. We got some women.
Yeah, but we're
and you were-
taken. That's not fair. It's like
yeah.
when you-
So we watched.
Yeah, you
we
got
watched,
stood up by your women because they didn't even come with you.
Yeah, dude. And then you got stood up by a bat.
we
so-
really have. Like, we built our own comedy.
If you guys
She was
didn't know-
not a bat.
if
She
you guys-
was a wrinkly leather couch.
Yeah, if you guys want to know Hans Kim's type, dude, look at Dracula, and you'll see exactly what he goes
Imagine Cruella de Vil if she was 40 years
Dracula.
older.
I love that. I love that Hans is laying down, and it's like look. This is how long we've been podcasting this weekend. It's now about how comfortable you can get and keep going. We're like exhibitionist podcasting.
Soon it's just going to be us sleeping, and that's going to be the podcast.
That'd be
Soon enough,
probably a
we're all
better
going to be down
podcast.
to 0 followers because people are just going to be like, I'm so
They
tired
fucking
of getting
are
this.
annoying.
Yeah. I honestly, if you go live on Instagram more than twice a week, you get unfollowed for me.
Really?
Yeah, unless I know you, unless I see you every day.
Because live, they put it right up at front in your stories, so you don't like that?
No, I don't. I get notified, and I've turned it off. I don't know how to keep it from coming up. But every time someone goes live, they're like, "Hey, Phillip, we know you want to watch it."
It's in your little hearts section, or does it give you a little push notification?
Dude, it gives you a push notification, and then you get excited
Yeah.
like somebody
It's like,
liked your
we can
shit, and it's
tell
like, no,
from-
someone's going live.
We can
It's like
tell
Snoop
from
Dogg.
watching your GPS that you're at home on the toilet. Here's a live because we know
I've
you're gonna
never
watch it.
gotten that before.
You've never get live notifications?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, well, he
you
probably
can
hasn't
turn
turned
that
it
off.
Only ones I really watch like religiously or like regularly, probably like David Lucas because he roasts people on there. That's actually pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
And that's like a good actual random format because like people just pop in and he flames their ass real quick and then he's done.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he found a way to make the platform work for him.
Does he turn on badges?
I don't know. Was that when you like comment or?
If you turn on badges, people can buy you a badge, and then it's just like a
Money.
way for you to get money.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he monetize
Wouldn't that be awesome to just get paid for like
this.
making fun of people?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do.
Right, but like just more directly, like on your phone. You could just turn on your phone and just be like, "Oh, look at this retard. He has like weird ears," and then people give you money.
Dude, I like the guy that says retard.
Oh shit! I mean, I don't think that we should let the liberals have that one.
The liberal agenda is always out to get me personally. Me personally?
Like Casey Rocket's mentality. He's like,
Yeah.
the left hates basic
That's-
things I need to do. to make myself feel good.
Casey Rocket for president. Fuck stand-up comedy. This is not his calling. It's politics, clearly.
Yeah, he's the most political comedian.
Yes, he is. This is our new sponsor, everybody. It's Techstar CBD.
Techstar CBD. Get almost as high as you smoking real weed.
Yeah.
They sell it in real flower. It comes out. It's great.
It's crazy.
I mean, just like see how fast we're talking now, and then compare it with about 10 minutes from now, and you'll see that we didn't get high at all.
You'll
Like,
see that we stopped a swarm of mosquitoes from eating us alive.
I know, I'm still itching from that.
No kidding, dude. I'm not gonna. At the beginning of your post, I had a booger the size of the Titanic, broken in half. People were jumping off of it. It was terrible.
That's disgusting
Yeah,
that
my
you
nose.
just said that.
Yeah.
Stop!
I won't. Yeah.
Free the nipple?
He was referencing that my mom hates that word.
Here's the remote. But yeah, I mean, the Austin comedy scene's strong. Casey Rocket.
Oh yeah, no, we really do have a strong scene.
I know.
We're a bunch of really funny chickens with their heads cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some wild kids.
We are. We really are. But what I respect about it, and I think I was, being back home, I'm like, wow, there's 10 clubs in DFW now. That's appealing as fuck. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm around people all the time who are constantly dedicating themselves to like putting out shit. Like
Yeah.
the content side of it, not even just like content, but like just writing buried in their notes. There's people who do that here in DFW too, no doubt. But in Austin, it's just like ever present. Everyone's
There's a hustle culture.
right, but it seems like everyone's trying to achieve that a higher level there. They're like everyone's there chasing a bigger dragon.
Yeah, because Austin is a hot new thing. Dallas is
Right.
the same.
Right.
Like Austin, it's new. People are moving there. Everyone moved there recently
Yeah.
that we hang out with.
It's still young, though.
There's
It's still a very young
coattails,
scene,
so-
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're trying to make it into that next thing. So that's why I think it is growing, because people are excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an energy. This is new. We're figuring it out. Anything could happen.
We're trying to make
It's so
it
crazy.
awesome
This
as
is now
shit.
the 300th podcast to mention how thriving Austin's comedy scene is.
It's just, we're just so caught up in the energy of it. It's like the city that you live in has an effect on you.
It's been a weird city, and everyone keeps referring to it as a social experiment, which is really accurate. And what's crazier is I feel lulls. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel times where I'm like, what is going on? And then it turns back around, and you're like, everybody's out again, and it's like, hullabaloo, yeah. And then it like kind of goes back down. It's just like it's weird in Austin.
Yeah.
I read
Yeah,
recently that people believe there's like a lithium cloud around Austin, and that's why people get so like
Crazy.
happy-go-lucky and goofy there.
I mean, that might be the case, but I don't think that needs to be the case. Every city has its own little patois, and you can create a cool patois by doing certain things to make everything cool, like encourage creative people.
Yeah.
Riley said he had to pee.
I
Every
think
time
he's
this
talking
kid-
to your mom.
Every time this kid goes
probably
away,
is talking to
he's
Mom.
lost.
They have a connection. But Riley really does. Like, he is a
Oh, I hear him.
hardcore wanderer, dude. Last night, like, on the way, we were at Bedford Ice House, and this motherfucker's getting in the car. Me and Justin have had drinks. Riley has had half of a PBR. I threw my last beer down, by the way, because I was just so fucking livid with being there.
Why? Why did you
Because
hate
it was just like so much shit had stacked up to that
Oh,
point.
didn't you
and then-
swear at everyone?
Yeah,
and
these
leave
two
in a
old
huff?
men. These two huff is the best way to put it. Two old men were like,
Yeah.
"My brother's actually standing there. Can you move?" But like they're just like so aggressive about it. I was like, "Hey, we're leaving. Everyone's a piece of shit here," and then we left.
Well, Riley loved it there. He was dancing with cougars.
Riley
He
stuck
was-
around afterwards to clear the air up a little bit. Respect, because usually I'm that.
He was
guy.
a diplomat. He
What?
says you're a hardcore wanderer.
What do you mean?
Like when you go off, like you're gone, bro. I feel like whenever you leave, I don't expect you to come back anytime soon.
Me?
Yes, sir.
No, I mean, home is where the heart is, I think. And I'll come back home.
I'm coming home.
But I mean, what does that mean? Like at a party?
Yeah. I really wasn't I wasn't fixated on it. I just said you do you take your time.
Well, I like to say hi to everyone.
You're not a wanderer. You're a mosier. You mosey on.
Right. I lollygag.
Lollygag is a derogatory term. I'd say most. So I guess moseying could be too, but you do lollygag.
I like to stick around and see what I find.
It's dark now. There we go.
But I mean, I really want to be good at dancing, and I feel like I'll never be good at dancing.
This is like a wish
And when
list of a
Justin
12-year-old
said that
child.
about
Do
me
you know how to
dancing, that really
two-step?
hurt.
I'm sorry that you got so hurt.
I don't know how to two-step. I don't know how to one-step. I don't know any steps.
You are a good
I'm in
know how to
dancer.
waltz
Everyone is good
or
at
anything?
dancing deep down.
No, some people are very, very bad at it. You know what? Last night I
moderately
was
athletic.
invited into a group dance circle.
A
where-
swinger circle?
No. Like it was just like a bunch of kids who were just like,
Let's be
you
serious.
get in the circle, and I danced.
No, it was a bunch of 65-year-old.
No.
I
These-
have a video.
No, these were kids. And
No. You don't
A
understand.
geriatric. It was like retirement home Bedford Ice House night.
a lot of them were very old, and honestly, for Justin to say that about like me dancing, I'm with old people, and he still thinks I'm bad at dancing. So what does that say about my dancing?
You're just very you're chill, man. I wouldn't say you're a bad dancer.
Look, I mean I don't have to be the fucking Fonz up there. Like I just need.
Yeah, don't listen to Justin because Justin is the pinnacle of any dance floor he steps on. He goes the fuck off. I'll give him that.
Oh,
like
really?
When we would go to Vulcan and dance for EDM shit, like when we got drunk, that motherfucker is like the life of a whole EDM show.
Damn. See, yeah, I feel like that's what I want to be, but
That's what you
You
feel like you want
are.
to be. But some people, dude, some
You
people
just have to do it your
aren't.
own way. You can't do it his way. You just got to get better.
yeah, I
at
do
your
do
own
it in my
doing
own
it
way.
that
You know, I danced with quite a few sexy mamas.
You danced with one woman that was taken, and she was okay. And then you danced with one other woman that
He
was.
put himself out there, and
He
that's
did.
the most important thing.
Thank you.
He did put himself out there.
You
My
gotta put
favorite
yourself
one,
out there and see what the universe gifts you. And sometimes it's an old dingbat.
Our waitress shot him down
I
fucking
danced with a
Bonnie
crazy
and
old
Clyde.
Filipino.
Riley's like a golden retriever. He's gonna go up to everyone.
And you know what? A lot of people did. A lot of people liked me, and a lot of people did not like me. But a lot of people liked me.
Yeah,
But
but you
not
can't
to-
live in fear.
Not to shatter your self-image, but I can't tell. With a lot of comics you meet, you're like, wow, this isn't a character. This is a real human being. Like, this is just how that person is. And this weekend, I finally learned, because I've only I know y'all in passing at open mics and around the scene, and then this weekend you get to know someone a little longer.
Yeah.
I'm like, Hans is still pretty. I've gotten to talk with you a couple of long times longer. But Riley, I've always wondered. I'm like, is he fucking with me?
What do you
And then
mean?
now I exactly right.
Yeah.
But now I know. Right. You know.
Because then you say that
Riley's
shit,
not
and then he's
fucking
like,
with
"Wait,
you.
what are you talking about?" And it's like, well, the things I
I
just said, and
actually
he's
don't
like,
know what you're talking
"What do you
about.
mean?" And we're like, "We just said what we meant," and he's like, "What do you mean?" And we're like, literally, we just said it.
But he gives
Yeah,
you
'cause
moments
you-
of clarity.
You
though,
sound
which
so
drives me crazy.
aloof and not with it.
But then he has his moments, and I'm like, "Oh, he's fun. I like him, and he's
Yeah.
funny." But he's just so lost in his own little world. It's hilarious. He's like, you can find when he's lost. He's like, I'm in a maze right now, and I can't get out. And then all of a sudden he sees you, and he's like, I'm back. I'm back to reality.
Well, I don't
and
really.
I'm
I mean,
back.
I
I
yeah,
love that look.
Hey guys,
I'm
I
back,
got
guys.
lost for a little bit. Where at? Well, in
I'm
my
back
mind.
with a vengeance.
In my
So
mind,
are
I
you
was
guys
running
just
around.
always
Yeah.
firmly planted in reality?
No.
No, I disassociate too.
Yeah, especially when he's thinking about Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, most times when I do that, when I'm staring off, it's not traceable back. But I was able to. Yes, on podcasts, I'm able to because I can. I'm listening to it happen in the background. But there are times, bro, where I'll just check out for slack jaw for a solid 5 minutes. They call me out at it all the time.
what? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Someone I didn't notice I did it until someone in the Austin comedy scene told me. They're like, Phil, you disassociate pretty frequently.
All the time.
And I was like, I don't know what that means. And they were like, it means you check out. And I was like, I just thought I was thinking.
That's just you coming out of your sugar high.
It's like, damn, I went to a diabetic coma right
I-
there. Shit. I shouldn't ate the whole bag of M&Ms.
Basically, I ate a whole bag.
You
of
were
M&Ms
just
with a honey nut.
concentrating on getting blood to your big toe.
Yeah.
Fuck, I got that limp
Jesus
again.
Christ.
I can't feel my toe.
Basically, I'm worried about that shooting pain. I'm like,
Shit.
yeah.
Dude, he does that. Philip will ask you a question. He'll literally like ask you a question, and you're like,
Go
think for like
immediately
a
into a
second,
diabetic
and then he
coma.
goes into his phone and he starts looking at his phone, and you answer him, and he doesn't reply, and I'm like, what? And then he like sits there, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, what? And I'm like, you just asked me a question. I've been talking to you for 5 minutes.
I call it high spawning. It's like when
You're
someone
just-
asks you a question, you're like, yeah. You don't say
High
anything.
But
You
they
just,
ask you a
You say
question.
it in your head so vividly.
just-
Like 30 minutes later, you're like, I don't think I said that to him. I think I
My
thought that."
powerful thoughts were you didn't
Mm.
feel my thoughts.
Yeah,
They were
you-
so strong.
Sometimes you
peasant.
can though.
Right.
Be like,
Yeah,
What?
just by a look on your face.
Someone's coming
Uh,
to this bitch.
Someone whistling?
hey, what up?
Sit on down, enjoying the with Phillip Garcia
What up, dude?
slash Hans
It's
Kim
cousin
show.
Vinny.
Do you want a mic?
Cousin Vinny. Yeah, dude, get in on this.
Get it in the mic.
Want to
bro.
hop in the pod, bro? The
We're
water's
podding.
fine.
Nobody knows what it's like
Water's.
to be the sad man. Give that mic a test real quick.
Oh, it's not going to be on our channel, though.
You get this hooked up, I'll be back. Okay, that makes it better, I guess. Even though there's no way we're gonna be able to hook it up.
Why
He ain't
not?
coming back.
Why can't we hook it up?
It's a tragedy. Honestly,
Hey, did you talk about how Reilly tried to kill himself last night on a bonfire pit?
Yes. It's pretty dangerous.
Dude, you're a daredevil.
wait. So like,
But not
will
really,
will
honestly.
Will the file have the imprinted audio from the? Nice. So I won't have to like clamp it. That's dope.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't even need to record it, but you can if you want.
Okay, sweet.
PC Mac.
Should we talk about Sex in the City? I mean, I feel like we've been displaying this poster the whole time. but we
Okay, let's
haven't
do Sex in the
really
City. Which character would
told-
you be?
I
I'm
know
definitely
nothing.
the
I don't know nothing either.
I'm the hot one.
Let's not do that.
You're the hot one? What's the hot one to you
You're
then?
the gay one. Oh, was that on purpose?
Yeah, I fucking hate that stupid fucking poster.
You want to bring the Star Wars poster in then?
Oh, watch that! Watch out, dude! You fucking that up. Oh shit!
All right, Hans is gone. Bye, Hans. Hey, can I have that Wizards flag up there? That soccer poster, Philip?
It's fine. No, that's my eight.
Is that fine?
Star
the
Wars.
Wizards. We're changing them out.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Now it's a nerd podcast.
It's always been a nerd
Actually,
podcast, Riley.
it's a glare podcast.
Oh, shit. Dude, my stomach just growled so loud.
We look like we're having like a worship.
Blair Witch Project.
Oh shit! The Glare Witch Project. That's what Hans just said.
Oh shit! I was standing away.
Still glared.
This looks like
It's
a
just catching
fucking
so much.
funeral.
Put that light on the ground. Hey, put that light on the ground. What's going on with that? Why is it moving so much? Oh my god, I was scared. I couldn't see your
There
hand.
you go. There's our idols.
It was terrifying. It was terrifying.
It's not even that it's moving. It's that it's moving.
Dude, Riley, you're kind of like C-3PO without like the smarts, you know? The way he talks and shit. He's like, what are we doing here?
It's like C2.
I do not know.
And
Riley, we're doing a podcast. What is a podcast? That's cool.
C3PO knows everything though.
Riley, how do you feel about getting so much hate from Justin all the time?
I think maybe because I remind him of C3PO.
He kind of reminds me of myself. I feel like
He
people
was
treat.
molested by C3PO.
Yeah, this is.
I treat Riley like people treat me, and I'm sorry, Riley.
This is some weird self torture experience.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this feels like a artist's
Riley, do
showcase.
people pick on you a lot?
No, they don't.
So it's just me.
No,
And
I
Phillip?
didn't think you were picking on me.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I've always respected you, Riley.
Thanks, man. Respect you too.
Yeah, Riley, I
Nice,
respect
dude.
you.
I respect you too.
I think RESPCET.
Is gonna find out what we did for each other.
No, find out what it means to me.
Yeah, but
What does
we
it mean
both-
to you?
But we both did it.
What does it mean to you?
It means to me is like, sort of a glowing hope. You know.
This is gonna be where.
Stop.
Hey.
Texas Pharmacy.
He's got more Tex. What's it called? Tex Force CBD with him.
Yeah.
Texas
Does that mean
Pharmacy.
you
That
sell
seems like
Oxy?
that seems like a drug dealer shirt. Like,
You think so?
yeah, this is my boy's business. It's his pharmacy.
He's not in camera.
You're not in the shot.
He's all good.
He's okay. There's stuff over here if you want. There's ground up CBD right here,
Oh yeah.
and you can just put it in there. It's in the grinder.
Put what and what?
This is here. I got you. I'll just do it for you.
Thanks, dude.
No problem.
What you been up to, man?
I just got off work.
Nice.
Pick up that green microphone.
It was the same thing. It's the same thing every day.
What's that?
You're talking to it.
But you're not on the camera.
It's
We're gonna kill him. We're
it's just like order processing and stuff like that. It's really boring.
Sick.
Yeah.
Shit. Where'd everybody go?
Riley's fixing the angles. He's cutting you out.
You cut me out. Oh my god, dude.
What'd you guys do?
Fucking nothing.
That's what we're talking about. We've done nothing all weekend, really.
Woke up late.
We've done what
Took a
most people would
shower.
consider nothing.
Produced a lot of content.
That's what we've done.
Here you go,
We
bro.
did a show.
That one's not on.
What are y'all doing tonight?
Show.
What is
LG
it?
Tap House.
TJ's Labs. TJ's Taps. LJ's Taps.
LG Taps.
LJ's Taps. G's
I don't know.
Taps.
Dad's going. You should come.
You should come.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's like 45 minutes.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. There's no chairs though, from what I hear. Eddie kept saying there's no chairs.
So what do you think about how the southern states haven't legalized marijuana, even though it's clearly the right answer and would make their lives so much better out of stubbornness and their need to be right all the time?
Put those headphones on, Luke.
Who are you asking?
He just gets roped into a podcast. To do a podcast.
Anyone?
I think we're losing out on a lot of money.
Word. Preach, dog.
We
Cream.
should take back the power from the old people and have young people rule the world.
I think we should kill old people and harvest their organs, and that way we
Why
can
would
we
Why
can
would you want an old person's organs?
we can smoke pot for longer then.
No, because after you get
I
the old
replace
person's
my
lungs,
30-year-old lungs.
you're gonna fucking
with
you're gonna
80-year-old.
you're gonna hit one puff of weed and die.
It's like temporary patches though. Like
But
I mean,
You're
what
just
if it
gonna
was
take.
an old person that hasn't smoked weed before?
right.
Oh, a
Just
healthy.
fresh lungs.
Hey, are you a
that's
healthy
tender.
old person? We're gonna take your organs.
I'm breaking in these.
But if you're
virgin
dying,
lungs.
we'll just keep you alive. If you're a healthy old person, we're gonna kill you.
Are old people's organs like done working, or is it like mostly just their heart that gives up? Because like if
No,
your
their
heart
organs
beats,
stop.
A
You know,
lot
their
of
organs
it
stop.
depends.
Like their shit shuts down. That's why they fucking start smelling and shit.
They start selling.
It feels bad.
They're just
I feel
rotting.
bad. That's why they start
Can you
smelling, dude, because their
imagine,
fucking body's
Like,
dying.
your tongue is in your mouth for 80 years, just getting old, getting
Yeah.
decaying. But like a fresh tongue, a baby's tongue, is like it's new, it's plushy. But an old tongue has just been out in the air, in the sun.
Oh, that's
you
disgusting.
made me close my mouth.
That made me That made me sick.
What? Just the old people's tongues?
The way that you describe the tongue, now I just thought of all of it because it's like, damn, my tongue has done a lot.
It's like a piece of beef in your mouth.
No, it's like a dirty piece though, and then we think some toothpaste is good, and we're like, yeah, I mean it cleans, but
Yeah.
this tongue has been to some places, you know, like
Your mouth.
it's seen
Whoa.
some shit.
It's gotten
Burn to
burned.
space.
Yeah, it's been to space.
Tongues in space.
It is
Yeah.
an open orifice. Like it's like, That's in you. That's you.
Yeah, and that's what you
inside.
do. That's how you drink water. Show how you drink water, dude. What's that tongue thing you do? Every fucking time Phillip drinks water, dude, he does this. He goes,
Like a dog.
thank you, Luke. It's fucking nasty, dude.
How do you drink water?
Dude, I drink water kind of out of the side of my mouth.
Yeah.
I like when it touches my two front teeth. It's just a little sensitive, if it's cold water.
Interesting.
True.
Yeah,
Oh.
I feel like I
I
find
like to
myself
kinda-
eating that way.
Out of
A
the
lot.
side of your mouth.
Yeah.
I drink beer. I drink like cans on the side of my mouth. People are like, what are you doing? And I don't notice it.
That's
I drink
like
like
a-
this.
That's how
I
gangs.
drink like on the side. I don't know why.
That's how-
Me too. Yeah. Just.
But it's not because my
That's
teeth
a-
are sensitive. I'm not a bitch.
You're just
I
a
just-
gang.
I can't
I'm
do
kidding.
anything
You're
about it,
just you're a gangster. Like you know how they shoot with their guns to the side.
man.
You drink from the side.
And you look from the side, you know?
It's a
Oh,
sensitivity
true.
issue, fool.
Get it?
It's like, see?
Did you guys get my joke? I thought it was a good one. I said Hans looks from the side.
That doesn't make sense. My eyes are small all the way
He's like a
across. not
fish.
just
It
the
doesn't
middle.
make sense, but we know that because he mentioned your eyes that he is indeed a racist.
Side. Like
That
the-
makes
the-
sense.
They're like,
Right.
You're like, wasn't that funny how I said I was racist?
Right.
I didn't say how I was racist. I didn't say, hey, wasn't that funny how I was racist? I said, you look sideways.
It's not like
Dude, we should have
racism is in
Not
the
a
eye of the
thing.
beholder. It's like beauty.
I've heard that a lot this weekend.
Yeah, when you're hanging
I
out with
don't know
Phillip, he's so
why.
You've
racist
heard
all the
that
time.
racism is in the eye of the beholder.
A few times this weekend.
Really,
yeah.
I feel like I was the first person to ever say it, and I felt special for this.
Beauty is in the eye of
You
the
thought they were
beholder.
first person to ever say it?
To say that racism was in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
I think I heard it from somewhere else though. I don't know.
And how did it make you feel?
Riley's in the eye of my ass.
Your ass has an eye?
Yeah, my brown eye.
Hey, Riley, you ever looked at a brown eye? Has it winked back?
Yeah, we had a staring contest. I really feel like I should start winking more though.
Dude,
Don't you guys
seriously.
think?
Kyle
That's what's
Rittenhouse was a big
missing.
Winker.
I don't know.
I think if I could just start saying y'all and winking, like, I think that would really be.
You're gonna be
beneficial.
charged
You
with
can't.
rape
Can you
in
not
a
wink?
year.
I can wink. I just don't wink like.
I
just
always
don't
practice
wink.
my
I
winks
like a
before I
wink like a as
You
like
wink
a,
like
"All
a
right,
second
thanks."
grader.
Like a all right, okay, just like
That was weird.
that's
dude.
what
Look
you-
at
It's
that
kinda
Twitch.
creepy.
If I wink,
It is very
If I
creepy.
wink,
It's
it's
creepy.
for
It's
irony.
creepy as
I'm like,
fuck.
you know what I mean? Like, I know what
a
I'm
wink.
doing.
No, a wink could be not creepy.
Two in the wink.
Not
one
when
in the
you
s-
do it, Riley.
Jesus
All right, how about
Christ,
this? How about this?
Justin. Let me finish.
I'm like winking at a girl. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay. Yeah.
is that good?
Yeah, it's good, but it's just weird that that's all you think your personality needs is like these little flourishes at the end and not some deep changes.
Hans, are you a good like flirter?
It is. It's
Do you
like
know how to-
it's
do
like
you like to
truck,
flirt?
It's like the truck nuts.
Not really.
It's
Yeah.
the truck nuts of facial expressions. Is a
It
wink.
is.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
I feel like
There's-
it's an old person to like a child thing. You know.
Yeah.
Where it's-
Damn. No, I mean I think it'll be good, honestly.
You just want to get in under their skin.
I
Just
get-
Hans,
be
how do
like,
you get?
I go,
How do you introduce yourself to a woman? Like, how does it go? How do you flirt?
Hey, don't you think that
Yeah, I found you hot, and I'm
the
funny.
whole system of us trying to talk to each other is stupid? Like dating, let's do it, but it's so stupid. At the same time that we're doing it, I'm too aware of what I'm
That's
doing.
what you say to a woman?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm talking to you, but I really think I'm better than you.
Damn.
It's the most honest thing you could say.
Exactly.
Louis C.K. said, like, what else do you say to a woman that's on? Like, the only honest thing you could say to a woman at a bar is like, I want to put my penis in the lowest hole in your face.
Ears? No. How about eyes? Okay.
No,
I'll give you a nostril if
the
you give me
lowest
a...
one.
Huh?
The
What?
lowest hole.
What if
But
what
on
if
your
he was talking to
face,
one of those women with
your
the,
body.
like the hole in their neck?
That's the neck. That's not the face.
But I don't
You thought
Or
of
really...
their face.
There's only one hole in the face.
Right. Well, there's one,
No.
2, 3.
The lowest holes. I mean, that I would want to put my dick in.
Do you guys know if you drill a hole in your head, you can stay high forever?
High
Why-
of
I also heard this.
loss of
when I
blood.
was-
It's true.
What are you talking about, though?
If you drill a hole in your head, it's supposed to like activate a chemical where you can stay high forever.
What kind of high?
Just any hole anywhere?
No, I think it's like a
Is there
special thing.
Different
special
places for
hole.
different drugs. Like, could I do
I
an
think it's like
LSD?
right here.
Don't do it.
Can I do like 3 whiskey sodas and like 2 joints Just like perfect amount all the time.
It's like one of those
Bartender-
hats that you wear, you know, like the
I'll
beer
take a
hats
third
where
hole.
it's permanent.
I've only had 3 holes tonight, so I'm just getting started.
I don't think I'm ready for a 4th hole tonight. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna call it quits tonight.
Come on, come out with the buddies. We'll have a few holes.
Play a few holes.
A few
Stick
holes,
our
have a
dick in
few
holes. Get some holes.
Look at old
It's gonna be a holy night.
Look at old Swiss cheese Steve. He's really jumped off his deep end.
He's really gone tonight.
It's just a
Good old dimple face Steve.
It's just a convertible up there.
His whole head's gone.
Looks like he walked through a hellstorm.
Yeah, dude. He's like, honey, don't end up like that guy.
He took one of his eyes away to have that extra hole. Now we call him One-Eyed Jimmy.
Now they call him Always High Jimmy.
Why is everyone at the church so holy?
So this is why you stay in Reilly land so long. It's because you have these fanciful ideas about holes and heads, and you just
Earlier
Over there,
we visited Funnyverse,
chill.
where everything is bad.
Funny
but it's
bone.
funny.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like funny. It's just like, it's crazy to like say that about a thing. It's like, oh, that's just a funny bone. Like, why even like have a name for it?
Because it's
I
easy to
feel like-
hurt. I think that's actually the reason it was probably named that.
It's
because,
irony, dude.
Yeah.
We always need some irony.
Parents
like we've
tell their
done
kids.
Like I iron my shirts, you know.
Oh,
Sometimes
that's your
you need
funny
irony.
bone.
What's up, Hans?
I guess, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Everybody laughs when it happens to the person too.
There
You know
has to
that?
be some.
Everybody laughs in the room because you know how it hurts. So when they do it, you're like, "Oh, that hurt, didn't it?" And everyone's like, "Yeah, it fucking did."
I
But
feel
you're
like
like, "Yeah,
dude,
dude, it's
but
a
it's
funny
like-
bone." And everybody's
that's a
laughing.
lot of
Maybe
your
that's why, because
personality is
when
based
everybody
around
else does it,
trying
It's
to
a
get
funny
other
laugh.
people
though.
to take your pain seriously.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a weird type of pain, though.
But like if you get hit in the
Right.
face, everybody's like, "Oh shit,
It's like,
it's not funny."
ooh,
Maybe
you're like
because it-
shaking.
It feels funny though. Maybe that's what
I
it
think
is.
it's just-
It's funny but painful.
Also, like, if you ever get like a Charlie horse,
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god.
I hate when
Dude,
Charlie the
I'll,
horse
like-
comes up and kicks
I
me.
feel more like a Richard every time. I don't know why they ever named it that, right?
It should be called the
A Richard horse.
sad bone.
Dick face
Like a
horse.
Craig horse.
You ever got the Charlie horse underneath your chin?
No.
Yes,
Whoa, yeah,
right here.
maybe.
And you open your mouth a little too wide, and then it's
Y'all have never
Yeah.
gotten
What?
like a.
stuck. Yeah, you never had a Charlie horse?
Your
stuck?
muscles get tired
It's-
from opening
it's
too big.
awful, man.
Who's naming these like symptomatic
A farmer.
injuries?
Clearly
That
a
one's
farmer.
a funny bone. That's a Charlie horse.
Clearly a farmer.
That one's a watermelon.
Why do you say clearly a
Lime.
farmer?
That's your funny bone. Oh, it looks like you got yourself a Charlie horse. We got one like that limps around on the farm.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I could see it being a farmer.
I could see it being a fish.
Man,
I-
I,
it'd be
feel
funny if
so
there's, like-
retarded when I walk. I'm walking like Charlie's
Charlie
horse right now.
yeah, that's great.
I
Yeah,
think.
that's what's going on. That's why it happened.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if we just learned that farmers like just named every word. Like that's
They-
probably where a lot of it came
They
from.
control our daylight savings.
Yeah, but
Control the
that-
media.
Daylight
Yeah.
savings, man.
Almanac.
Which is kind of weird because
Almanac?
people are working 24 hours around the clock anyways now, so
Yeah, what is
it's kind
time?
of an ancient practice.
Time is an ancient
Right?
practice.
Yeah. They
It
have
only
lights and shit.
it only favors
Right,
people
yeah.
who wake up early. Like people who stay up at 5, which is everyone. Like everyone wakes up at 5. Not everyone wakes up at 6 a.m. So you're getting more daylight in the morning to reward like 5% of the population that
Yeah,
wakes
which
up
is
at that
so
time.
odd.
Right. It's like, does that mean you think we'll ever get to a world eventually that doesn't have deadlines? Because like the only thing that's keeping it in now is like what, banking, financial institutes, and deadlines. Like the need to get things done with no time. I mean, it's just like, yeah, we need it before that sun comes up again.
How many moons
When-
till I have this done?
Your
I'll give you
report.
3 moons
Which is time.
to have this
Which
finished
is
to me.
time.
Pay me back in
Dude, I can
17
just
Alpha
imagine-
Centauris.
How that started, like farmers are just like everybody turn their lights off, and they're just like they're just being dicks.
You think it just caught on?
I said turn it off, Greg. You have to go to sleep.
The bar,
I'm gonna change it up tomorrow.
like everyone's at the bar, sir. It's closed. No, it's not. It's closed right now. No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's only 1 a.m.
Guys, I have fucking lettuce to pick tomorrow. Can you guys just stop?
do you think that's where they
fucking
made their
around.
first ground? Was at bars? They're like, how are we gonna get this started? No one's gonna be on our side. They're like, we go to bars. We tell them that they can drink for an extra hour, and then that we celebrate it every like 2 times.
They did it so they woke up earlier to farm fields.
Yeah, but not everyone was even a farmer back then, too.
Yeah, but the biggest thing back then was farming, and everybody was farming.
I
so
mean,
I guess I don't know why. I think it's
Does the
because the way
whole
the
world
the
do that,
Earth
though?
shifts.
Of all the people that
it's the
can,
way the Earth shifts.
of
at a
all the
certain time.
people that can change their time schedule, I think it'd be farmers. It's not like the chickens care what time you come.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, bro, it's early.
I feel like it affects
Wait,
everyone
that's a good
else
question, though, Reilly.
more than
Does-
them, you know?
Right. Does it happen to the entire
Yeah.
world, though?
I don't know. Does
Like,
it?
I
Oh,
have no
5 p.m.
idea.
grain harvesting.
Ask the producer to find it.
Dude, because if it doesn't, we're just fucking with our time. Well, you can't do that.
You can't fuck with time, Morty.
You seriously are, dude.
You can't just play with
Does
time
the
like
whole
that.
world do daylight savings?
Dude, that's probably having like a ripple effect where we're just like,
Dude,
what
we're all
is this?
fucked. I'm actually
Yeah.
45 years old. Maybe that's what it is, dude.
Yeah, what
My
time do you
body
guys
feels
think it
terrible.
really is?
Honestly,
Maybe I'm actually like
That's why
45.
the cigarettes
I
and
feel like
cheap hookers.
shit. It must be the government.
I do look old as shit recently.
What's crazy to me is like how time works, that you can fly away, like you can go to Mars and come back, and then somehow
It's been
you're
2
younger
years
than everybody else.
Yeah, if you go faster, time is slower.
Right.
Because
But it's just weird that
Speed
actually
is-
affects aging, because you think like, okay, despite time,
So then that time
none of
time's
this
a real thing
happens.
then.
But then, right,
time
it is-
depends on velocity and acceleration.
Right.
Time isn't just this thing that's always the same. It's the relativity theory of relativity.
Right. But to think you
Or
could go
no,
on a mission and
That's
come
something-
back,
I don't know.
be gone for 3 years on, or like 40 years on Earth, and then come back and only age like 4 or 5 years. Is
I
nuts.
heard this experiment, a thought experiment, where if you're on a train and you bounce a ball up and down,
Oh, I've heard this.
then it only covers this amount of distance. But if you're watching from outside, the ball goes like this because the train is moving. So it covers more distance, but the velocity of light is the same, and the time and the distance is different. So the time has to be different.
That's the most clear way I've heard it put. Yeah,
Right.
crazy.
But
What
isn't
the
that
fuck?
just going fast though
It's a really good explanation for something that I've never
for
understood.
time travel?
I'm more
Yeah.
lost now. I'm like the ball.
It makes total sense.
But
yeah, it does.
If you're watching from outside the plane,
the ball.
the ball is making like toot, toot, toot. But if you're watching inside, it's just going like up and down.
So if you're going faster, then time is
Mm.
going faster.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going slower, then time is going slower.
Damn. It's like when you hear a song raising in pitch when it's driving away. You're like,
Yeah.
is that song? You're like hearing time like warp.
Yeah. Sound waves.
So, like-
Daylight saving time is super unpopular. Here are the countries that don't do it. So the answer is no.
So those are places that are ahead then.
Arizona doesn't do it.
Yeah, Arizona doesn't do it. I think it's the only state.
What the fuck then? So they can just do time
Because
differently
it's
in
all
different
fucking
states?
dirt. I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
just
all
doesn't matter
sand.
there.
Yeah, there's no farming in Arizona.
No rules.
There is no farming in Arizona.
there's,
It's
like,
a dry
vineyards.
state, you know.
Time is ours in Arizona.
There's no.
Hey, how about next year we
I'm
just
gonna-
take it
I'm
5
gonna
hours
shake
off?
Reilly really
The
fast and
government-
age him.
The government is trying to take our time, and I want to fucking wake up whenever I want.
I have a constitutional right to bear time.
We talked about this last night, though, a time conspiracy that, like, this daylight savings hit so hard. And, like, even right now, it's, like,
did.
4. It's like, I think they're snipping a little bit off the end every time. So it's, like, an hour, 1 minute. And then over the time, like, they've stolen 3 hours from us.
I'm saying.
The sun really used to rise
What are they
at
gonna do with all this time?
6 in the morning. Like, the sun used to
You
rise.
rule time,
that
you
they're
rule the world.
stealing from us?
They're
What
gonna
are
change
they
our
doing,
systems.
dude?
We're gonna go
You
by
know who owns it?
clocks, like
Time
just
Warner.
Like the movie In Time.
Whoa, dude, that's a crazy
Oh,
movie.
I think so.
Where you
Definitely.
just like have like
Time will
1
be
hour
currency
left.
at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, like
love
that
that
Justin Timberlake movie.
I like that Justin Timberlake movie.
He's like, his mom is running out of time. She doesn't have enough
That
money
part's
for the
so
bus.
sad.
She like dies in his arms, you know.
Yeah. He just had to
Right
transfer.
after he
They don't
becomes a
have
millionaire.
wireless transfer. They have to touch each other. I have Venmo. They don't have Venmo. They can't just be
Right.
like, here's some time.
No,
That's
they
true.
do. They don't
They
have.
have. They have phones, but They don't have Venmo, but they got time as
No, you
currency.
can buy time.
Yeah, by
With-
going outer space.
with time.
Whoa, dude! If you
Time.
put
Dude,
like
we should go into outer space.
$10,000 in a bank account and then like flew Mars and back real quick.
Dude,
Like,
that's so sad, man. Dude, that would be the worst if you flew into outer space and then you come
like,
back and then everything is just like way older. Like
Everyone I know
no
is
one you
dead,
knew. Yeah,
but
everyone
I
you
have
knew
a
is dead.
lot of money that doesn't matter anymore.
Hey, yeah, we changed the currency as soon as
That
you
would
left,
be
dude. You're
so
fucked.
crazy, man.
But I'm like a billionaire. Yeah, not now. You're just poor. Thanks for your mission.
Now you're poor and irrelevant, and
No one gives a fuck
honestly,
about you.
Yeah, really.
Go write a book.
Kill yourself.
People actually forgot you were up there.
Yeah, dude, we didn't even actually need that mission. After like 5 years, we figured it out on the ground.
They're like, oh
We figured it
yeah,
out.
my bad. I forgot to text you. Shit.
We don't text anymore. We actually we plug into our horses' butts with our penises.
He's like, well, you look great. You know.
You look really young for 90. Jeez.
Well, you look great. Your kids are 45 and you're still like 38.
Oh yeah, your kids are dead. They're dead too.
Yeah.
You look great though.
Your newborn.
Oh yeah, your wife actually.
No, they just died in a car accident. They were only like 25. It was crazy.
But you look great. Your
hit by a
kids are dead, but
lawnmower.
you're great.
You're actually a baby now, but
Yeah.
Are y'all ready for this show tonight?
no.
Y'all excited? Let me tell you why you should be excited. It's gonna take us 42 minutes to get there.
Shut the fuck up,
And
dude.
let me tell you why you should be even
Dude,
more
I
excited.
hate this city. No offense.
No, I don't like it either.
What you mean is you hate these cities.
Yeah.
It's just the mechanics.
Why is it just
dream.
a collection of cities?
Everyone's
Literally,
car is gonna break down
Well, the
eventually.
whole world is a collection of cities. I mean,
No, but DFW is like 50 cities.
yeah.
True. But like this
Like
is
Appel,
definitely to the
Arlington,
max.
Euless,
We're
Hearst,
You could
We're
fit-
traveling to a whole
Grapevine,
other
North
city
Richmond
tonight.
Hills, Keller, White Settlement,
You could-
Saginaw, Blue Mountain. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking nuts.
We could fit 700 New Yorks in Dallas.
Yeah.
And instead, you just have parking lots of emptiness and highways that crisscross
DFW
each
Airport
other.
is bigger than Manhattan Island.
That's ridiculous.
Right. There's a train for the airport for you to go to the next terminal.
Wow. Do you live
It's
in the East
amazing.
Airport?
No, I'm actually more like Southeast Airport.
Yo, I'm from Lower East Side Airport.
You say it's funny you say that, but like on the north side of the airport is
I'm from the Bronx of the
like
airport.
South Lake. It's South Lake, and on the south side of the airport is Irving, which is not South Lake.
Damn, I don't. I have to go into the airport.
South Lake is nice.
You could live there like Tom Hanks did in the terminal.
Hmm. I'm sure people do.
I mean, we have the money to build this monstrosity, but
There's
should
a
we?
hotel there, so
Our powers are better than our ability to organize.
hey, you know what Mom's getting you for Christmas?
What?
Mom's getting you a hotel room for you and Ava to come down to Austin.
Is that already like agreed upon or?
Yep, I told her, I was like, that's funny. That's like you're getting him more time with me. You get to.
He
go
looks
spend
so
time
sad
with
about
me.
it, dude. You just ruined the surprise. That was like
It just seems like
it
a
seemed like a
present.
Riley
It's
gift for a
mood.
second, dude.
Whatever.
Seemed like a
He's so
Riley
excited
gift.
to spend time with his big
I'm
bubba.
sure it'll be fun, man.
Do you like to get fucked up?
Yeah. Yeah, I like to do.
Do you
that.
like La Quintas?
Like
Do
Quintas?
you like
Not so
Quintas? Oh, this
much.
doesn't move.
I want like a good breakfast with my hotel. You know.
I found
Oh,
a place
man,
for a good
yeah.
breakfast.
Did you?
Not at the
advocate-
hotel. No, hotel breakfasts are shit right now. 'Cause
Yeah.
Of COVID.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hotel breakfasts never were really
What?
that
That
great.
doesn't-
Oh, they're not great.
They were cool
No.
because you can make your own waffles.
It's just free.
Texas-shaped waffles, man.
I've been to some that were like
Those
exceptional.
are so good.
It's the Texas shape that makes
It's Belgian
it so
waffles.
good.
They get
It's
the,
just it
I don't know
tastes
what
like
it is.
Texas.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just a way to save on waffle batter
You think?
because it's not a perfect
It's
circle.
not. It's
As
not,
a
it's
kid,
not,
I had these
yeah.
Mickey Mouse waffles, and they were so good. Like, I agree. Like, it is a shape because I'd eat the ears first.
Was
and
it
it'd be
like
like a
what?
fun thing. Like,
That's
eating a shape.
psychotic.
4 or 5 years ago is when you were doing this.
Actually, I bought them in the frozen section last night. They
Yeah.
were really good.
You can make
Mickey
those.
Mouse
Mickey
waffles?
Mouse is probably the
Yeah, they
easiest
have Mickey Mouse
pancake
frozen
shape to
waffles.
make.
But
No,
all-
they're not frozen.
All the
You
Mickey
just
Mouse
pour two
pancake is a
circles.
pancake
3.
with 2 mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
fuck!
just
Fuck!
about-
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, look it's a mouse.
You start getting like star pancakes and.
Do you guys remember when pancake art was a big thing?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
when they
it's not
dump
like
the
I do it
color
all the
on it?
time in my free time.
I could eat some pancakes right now. I'm so hungry.
It's one step up from cappuccino art.
Yeah.
I think
You think- I
cappuccino
think
art is
cappuccino
more
Nah,
impressive.
cappuccino art is really impressive, man.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
it's
a
a really
limited
Paint
medium.
like Renaissance
Well,
things in the coffee. Like,
Gotta have
damn,
a big cup of
Michelangelo is
coffee.
my barista. Like,
That's,
And then-
that's
and
what
they- and
Hans
they-
was just
they-
talking
and
about.
they
We're
paint-
all these overqualified individuals, and we're just like, we have Michelangelo level art, like digital artists, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I make a really, really beautiful espresso.
it's like, yeah, I mean, I just do that like as an extra thing, but my main thing is coffee. But like, I just kind of like do an extra like quick like artistic like genius painting, and then but like my main thing's coffee though.
Yeah, what's it gonna? Everyone's gonna be an Uber. I used to have a bit that our economy is gonna end up where you're either the person making the food, the person delivering the food, or the person ordering the food, and it's just gonna be a self-sustaining
I'm gonna be the
economy.
person eating.
That's
the
what
food.
it is. That's what it.
I'm
has
gonna
been.
be the food.
You might be.
Dude, well, that's the
Just be
that's
the
a good- That's the
tastiest.
best way to do it, man.
You might get a.
What if-
Dude, what if that's
Cows.
what the shot is? That's
What
what
if
the
cows have sentience and then they're like, they have pride in how tasty they are, and they're like these bros that always work out. And like, I'm gonna be the tastiest.
Whoa, that'd be
Fucking.
I'm actually putting a little bit more fat back towards the glutes because brisket. I'm gonna make the pretty good brisket one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Cal Ripken Jr. He's my hero cow.
I'm
He
Earl
was
Campbell's
the
right-hand
tastiest.
man.
He fed Obama. Obama said it was the best meal. Gordon Ramsay says my dad was the tastiest.
My uncle
Person
is
he's
the
ever-
UT mascot.
Your mom is like, get up. You have a life to not live. Get to it.
Warren Buffett isn't gonna like you if you don't work out today.
You're
Can't
gonna be
tell.
murdered someday. Start acting like it.
hey,
That's
you're
what
not gonna
sluts
be
are.
veal if you don't try.
Veal is so fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can take the young one. He's not
You're
really
ju-
trying.
You don't want to end up like some.
He's not primate beef. Make him veal.
You don't want to
Yeah,
end
I
up like
guess.
some dairy cow.
Riley.
Why do I want to even live? Yeah, well, you
Getting
can
your
go die
tits-
today, Jimmy.
You want your-
You can go right to the butcher.
You
You
want
go
your
to the
tits
foie
pulled
gras.
on the rest of your life? That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, you can take my slut of a daughter. She has big knockers. Milk her up. Milk her out.
Yeah, you think dairy cows would just be the bottom level, or
No, there would be the hot bitches.
Dairy
I
could-
love
dairy
them.
cows are the
That's like
hot
Queen
girls for
Latifah
sure.
and
Yeah, dude.
okay,
I'm
I
taking
see.
Becky,
Who's that
dude. She's
girl?
in dairy.
Damn, bro. I mean,
what man great till they gotta
Big
be
girls.
great.
dairy just sounds
Lizzo.
hot.
My milkshake brings all the bulls to the yard. They're like, I'm gonna die before yours.
I
yeah,
got
Jimmy,
the
you like
tastiest
watching
milk.
me getting my knockers pulled? Pull my knockers.
Let's all be different. Let's all get on all fours right now and act out like we're
Let's
cows.
do human centipede right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Stitch each other ourselves.
Just shit in my mouth
Is this live?
and I'll shit on
No, it's not
No.
live.
someone else.
Have you ever played that game where you just like milk, 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 moo, moo, moo?
No.
What game is that?
That's the game you play after
What
you
was
hit your
that?
head in the head with a hammer.
What was that,
3
Riley?
times.
what game is that?
It was the game my mom played when we went to homeschool.
No,
Milk, milk, moo, moo.
no, there was this game.
Put it in my poo poo.
Moo, moo.
How's it go again? Do it one more time. Maybe I missed it the first time.
It was like moo, 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 moo. Milk, like, dude, you gotta milk. Moo.
It's just
I
as
don't
bad
know,
as the
man.
first
There's like
time.
milk.
Wait, what do you
Oh,
do?
like-
What
I know
game is it?
It goes like this. Mo 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 mo. Then you got, and then you got.
Milk
And everybody was looking at you, calling you a mo, mo. Yeah, mo, mo.
Play.
Hey, hey,
you,
mo, mo.
like someone else
You gotta milk me.
milks the others.
And then
And
what?
then-
What's the game?
Was this
Where
your
does the game
uncle
come-
or a
part come in?
priest or friends at school?
This is the game
all
my
of those,
uncle and
yeah,
I
all
used
those
to play in
people.
our underwear.
Father Jim taught me this one in the back of his office.
We used
He
to have
showed me
these-
this.
we sick ragers with like these like local priests and like my uncles.
I know where this is going.
Did they bring wine and shit? Wine and bread? Hey guys, they brought the wine and bread.
Yeah, I mean,
I also brought my dick.
no, we're not pussies.
The
We're
thing
drinking
about-
beer. I mean,
The thing about wine is when you wake up the next morning, your asshole really hurts.
yeah. Yeah, they party hard, priests.
Yeah,
So
it's not
yeah,
part of the job.
moo-moo
Are
game.
they chill, dude?
What about it?
They're just like reckless.
They
Like,
smoke weed.
Pretty lit, dude.
nah, pretty much exclusively wine and ketamine.
Have you played the Mafia game?
Which one?
Yeah,
Put-
it's a
everyone
fun
puts their
game.
Head down, and then they're like, "Mafia, raise your hand or
I
look
think,
up."
you're talking about
Heads up, 7
Heads
Up.
Up, 7-Up.
Yeah,
Have you
but
ever-
this one
you ever
is
played
different
Thumbs Up,
because there's
7-Up? That's the-
angels,
Thumbs Up.
there's
7-Up.
cops.
Have
So
you-
the Mafia chooses one person to kill.
You
and
ever
it's
played
fun
Cowboys and
because
Indians?
You can kill people that
No.
you have interpersonal relationships
wish.
with.
That sounds
I've never
pretty
heard
fun.
that.
Mafia,
I've
yeah,
never
it's
heard
fun.
of this
It's
game,
like a
though.
group
It's
dynamic.
a fun game.
Did you ever play Mr. President or anything like that?
Scary.
It's where you like hold.
where you
so
give
everyone's in an
A
agreement on
blowjob.
it, and like one person starts it. You put like 2 ears up to your ear, like you're a bodyguard for Mr. President, and then the last person to notice it in the group, like once everyone realizes there's one person who hasn't, you all tackle them and you start yelling, "Mr. President, get down!"
So you're trying to
My
hurt
class
the
must have been
president.
lame, though.
Weird,
Whoa.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Hey, could you play the Mafia game right now?
What about like y'all just
This
play
is
some
my new
classic
segment.
Telephone?
What new segment?
Telephone is so dope.
It's called.
It's
called
crazy,
I love
games.
telephone. You want to play telephone?
Telephone would be
You
funny.
want me to start it?
Yeah, say it into the mic so
Okay.
that no one can hear it. Like, really.
Oh.
Everyone has headphones.
We gotta take the headphones off.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. We all have headphones.
We're only doing 5 people though. Should it be something?
person will say it.
Just like say a famous phrase like "Give me liberty" or "Give me death" or like
Okay.
"Hasta la vista, baby."
No, just say it to Hans.
Yeah, just say it in my.
And then
ear
I'll say it
and
at
in
the end.
microphone.
Okay.
Also, say it to the microphone though.
Should we make it a little bit longer though, since there's only 5 of us?
Just do whatever you need to do.
Just say it to the microphone.
Say it in the microphone.
Whatever you want to say.
It's gonna be.
You guys can hear me.
Again,
we'll
plug our ears.
It's gonna be.
Plug your ears,
Riley. Plug your or to
ears. Plug it.
I think it's gonna make it around.
I think it's too easy.
I think it's too easy. Unless he just butchers it and says something completely different.
What is it?
You fucking really whispered it. Some types of virgins die.
Holy shit, dude.
That's not what I
Holy
said.
fuck.
What did you say?
I said to live or to die.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
That's what I said.
But then
What did
Philip
you
looked at
say?
me and he goes,
Ah.
I fucked it up. Maybe I fucked it up.
Riley did fuck. He goes.
Maybe.
Just inaudible noises. Die at the end.
Milk my little sweet little titties.
It's moo 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 moo.
"Ooh, I'm a little
Some
cow.
virgins die
I'm
early.
a little cow.
Some
Milk
virgins
me.
die.
heard something
virgin.
like a virgin.
Milk me, Farmer Joe."
Well, maybe I was trying to make it harder. I was like trying to like
You're
slur my
supposed to
words
not-
a little bit.
You made it interesting, so I guess you achieved it. But now they
That
know.
was
Because,
kinda
like,
fun. We
I
should
don't
do
know.
Mad Libs next.
So Riley just
It was so- I
sabotages
thought it
the whole
was
game
so
to fuck
easy.
it up. He's
I
like,
thought it was so easy. I thought he was gonna
Dicks
get it
in
no
a
matter
butt.
what.
Philip's like, this guy sounds like a virgin.
"What other game, Philip?"
Let's do some Mad Libs.
Oh my god. 5 minutes of it is just you gonna be like adjective. No. Plural no.
That'd be funny. And then Riley
great, though.
would be confused. He'll be like, "What
Yeah.
are those?
That is what. that is
What's
what
an
that-
adjective?" Actually, I don't know what it is.
Tree. You
I know
already
what it
used
is,
tree.
bitch. You know what it is, bitch.
Did you look up Mad Lib?
I was kidding.
Why? That'd have been funny.
No, that's
not
what it
a
is.
good
It's
name.
like so much setup where you're just thinking of
Word.
words and then you're reading it and you're like, haha, I said that. I remember when I thought of that.
We could look up good news. That's always fun.
Good news.
I know good news. Did you guys hear about Kyle Rittenhouse? He was found not guilty.
Wait a minute. Kyle Rittenhouse,
Good
American
news.
hero?
He killed white people, so
Roll
he's a hero.
Tide. Roll Tide.
Man, I've been hearing about it all week.
Dude, how would you feel killing your own kind?
Yeah. You gotta kill
20,000 pounds
foreigners.
of trash were removed from the Pacific garbage patch. Holy
Jeez.
Mother of God, it worked, is what someone said.
That's
How much trash?
20,000 pounds.
That's a lot of people in the DFW.
They've been trying this new thing.
there's 20,000 pounds of white trash in my neighborhood.
So yeah, that's right.
There's
That's
And
only
that's
about
just your-
6 households.
That's just your mama.
That's a great your mama joke. What happened to the art of your mama?
Your mama?
Where'd that
that went
go?
away.
Yeah, like all good things, they die.
Like all good mamas that are too fat, they pass away early.
Like that movie Gilbert Grape, where they had to burn their mom.
What?
Yeah, they had to burn their mom.
Why? She was so fat?
Yeah, she died in the house and they couldn't get her out, so they burnt the house.
They couldn't just wait.
No, man,
Dehydrate her like jerky.
they burnt her.
Drain her of blood.
This week is also National Family Week, everybody, and that's all I have to say about the news.
Oh, hey, the news.
Thanks,
Did you hear
Phil.
the woman president thing for 85 minutes? That was news.
I mean,
85 minutes.
Yep, Joe Biden got fucked in the ass for 85
Yeah,
minutes.
he got a colonoscopy
that's
by
right.
a...
That's why,
And
right?
Kamala Harris was like,
Why
what do you
did
think Kamala Harris did in those 85 minutes?
launch the missiles.
probably
bro.
changed
Probably
her
watched TikTok.
tampon.
Think she watched TikTok.
She probably watched Biden
What'd you
TikToks.
say, Hans? What'd you say she did?
Changed her tampon.
She was having her period.
How come? How come he got put out for a colonoscopy? Is that?
That's routine.
That's what
do
they
you
told-
get-
that's
have
what
you
he
got-
told
you
us.
get
You
put
go
out?
under.
He was totally awake for
I
it.
haven't
You know he
gotten a
likes it. He did it
colonoscopy.
himself.
You got to get one.
Yeah.
I can do it myself, doctor.
Yeah, I can do it myself.
Everyone should get a colonoscopy. I have to get one in a couple months.
Not
They should
I
just
don't
come
want
in when
one.
he's sleeping and stick something up his ass.
Right.
I don't have health insurance. How am I gonna colonoscopy?
Do they put you out for
Ask Joe
85
Biden.
minutes?
I didn't
though?
know you had to put robots to sleep to do surgery on them.
I didn't know
Yeah, use
robots were
hypnosis.
allowed in my asshole. That's all I'm saying.
it's
I didn't know
I
aliens
I didn't
had
sign up for that.
colonoscopies.
Is it an 85-minute procedure? Or?
Well, you get put out,
Not
so
if
yeah, the
you-
putting out is probably most of it.
Do it the way I do
think
it.
so? You think-
You're sedated. That you got to get prepped for that.
The way I do it, it's weeks long.
Colonoscopies
Stick around in there for months.
the binger.
Do they lube your
are supposed to be a
binger.
fun thing where I'm from.
Go out for dinner together. Get to know that man intimately.
We've been doing this podcast for an hour.
I know this machine.
That's not a lot.
For how long?
An hour.
And then probably another hour for the one before it. You want to
Yeah.
try to break the record?
I'm just gonna notate it here.
How long do you think
in
the
the-
world's longest podcast has been?
Too long.
A couple days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we talked about the Austin comedy scene, we could probably do about 3 days.
So
We could talk about any. We know so much shit, dude.
Creek in the Cave. Great
Talk about
mics.
anything. We could talk as long as we want. We could talk for the rest of our lives.
What's your favorite part of the
and there's always
Austin?
things to also.
What's your
What's
favorite
your
part?
favorite part?
What's your favorite part of the Austin comedy scene?
It's got to be CM Smokehouse.
Yeah.
That's
It's
my
hard to
favorite.
talk about it because you're afraid of offending people, especially on a podcast.
But I hope that no one knows that, like, I genuinely meant that. Like, I think that my favorite part of the Austin comedy scene is the
that
constant
the
access
best
to
part
CM
is food
Smokehouse.
and not the comedy.
Yeah. Do you see who you're talking to? No, the best part about the Austin comedy scene is going to be, right now, I think it's comic produced shows.
Yeah.
I think it's the
I think
community.
that's the worst part.
I think it's the community down there. I like the community.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like as a viewer, when I go to like comedy shows and stuff like that, I like to see them produced by comedians, you know, rather than some dude making money off of people he's not really paying, you know.
Does
makes
that help you
sense.
laugh easier?
Yeah, maybe.
Because then you don't feel like you're laughing at
Feels like
Walmart.
there's less rules. Yeah.
Someone with some sense
Corporate
of humor
comedy.
picked the lineup,
Right.
whatever it may be.
Right.
Yeah,
How
it's
often
more
is someone
authentic.
that books actually
A comic
watching. Yeah, right.
in Austin right now, I'd say like 85% of the shows are booked by a comic.
That's really dope.
Dude, but the thing is, like, people, like, we're also new that, like, we bomb all the time. Like, we're not, like...
Speak for yourself, dude.
You shouldn't bomb at shows. It happens if everyone does it. But like the idea,
But, like,
ideally, you
I
strive
mean,
to
Have you
it-
been
like,
to
we're-
Barrel and Amps?
I
Yeah,
I can
I
only be so
got a
funny.
great tape at Barrel Amps though. Oh,
I can only be so funny, dude. I'm not like a professional. Like I haven't done this that long. Like,
yeah.
Don't tell yourself. Don't tell them that.
well, they know that. They know that.
They don't
Not
have
if you
to
do
know
your
that.
job.
They don't
Confidence is
know
a state
anything
of
about
mind,
you.
though.
But it is true though. Like because I'm not that good at it. I'm not
But-
even like
Well, don't think
as
that.
good at it.
That's
You
really
should
bad.
try to hide that as much as possible. We should delete this right now.
Fear.
Try to be better.
Why,
That
dude?
He's
Why?
self-conscious about his
Hey
talent.
guys,
you want the show to
I
be
kind
good.
of suck at this, but stay with me on this one.
Sometimes I
I'm
can
gonna
trick
tell
you
I mean,
guys.
sometimes you just
So
have to
here
be
I go.
honest with yourself.
Yeah, but don't be honest with the crowd. Don't let them show. Don't show the crowd that you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I'm saying like I can like even if I'm trying my hardest, like it's not gonna be like funnier than.
Well, if you think that, it's
I
gonna be
always
that.
heard that when you're on stage, like especially like
That's
even
true.
something that like Patrice has said was like you gotta pretend like you're the baddest motherfucker in that room.
Yeah, because you got to enjoy being yourself. Like,
Right.
even if you don't think that you're going to have the best set, like, who you are is interesting, and you get to show these people who you are.
What if who you are is just like fundamentally boring though?
Well,
That
don't do stand-up
is where the
comedy.
depression
Please get
comes
the fuck
in.
off any stage.
Or what if
Don't waste our time, dude. Shut up.
You should ask that tonight. That should be your opening line.
Hey, do y'all like me?
What do you-
and
I want to
Hey,
show
do you guys like me? I'm pretty boring.
I might be fundamentally boring.
I might be fundamentally retarded, but
fundamentally,
hey, it's fundamental. That's what my mom
but
told me.
I'm funny, not funny. You
I'm
know what I mean?
fundamentally
I say
funny.
funny
I'm
things.
funny.
I say funny things, but I
they're
also don't try. So
fundamentally-
Deep down inside, I can trick you for a bit,
deep down
but
inside, I'm very sad.
I'm very unfunny.
we know.
It's amazing how I'm not that funny. No, I mean, like, that's like who you are deep down inside is like such a amorphous, vague thing that
No,
you shouldn't
yeah,
define
I
it
know,
as
I'm
funny
joking.
or unfunny.
Everyone's a serial killer.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't know.
Lizard brain, dude. Lizard brain.
Well,
Serial killers are like,
Bad.
They just learn.
They're like not chill,
They
dude.
just
they like take killing
unlearned
to
how
an
to hold it.
extreme.
I'm beginning to think these serial killers are a bit psychopathic.
I'm beginning to think they need to calm down and eat a bowl of cereal before they kill somebody next.
Yeah, dude. You're.
You guys ever had some cereal in your
Have
life?
you ever told you that you're angry?
It's like you're obsessed with it.
Kill people.
Hey, right before you kill someone, do you see their face and they're like, "Hey, man, don't do it," and then you do it? People don't like that. People don't like when you do that. Can you stop?
We've been noticing recently at parties, you do this like serial killer shit.
Where you take someone in the back and like you stab them a few times and then you come back to the party all bloody. It really throws the vibe off. Could you stop? What do you want me to do at the party?
It really makes
Just like
the,
hang out, you know? Like don't
it
kill
scares the
anybody?
girls.
If any of us
It
ever
scares
kill
the girls.
anybody in this services, this is gonna be quite eerie.
This can't
What?
be any. This
If
cannot
any
be
of us
used.
ever commit like mass murder, like serial kill in this ever services, it'll be so eerie to like,
That's
watch
an
back.
interesting.
No,
thing to
dude, because
think.
that would never
Right.
happen.
Well, I just watched this documentary about the Amazon review killer, and he would order his shit to kill and capture people off Amazon,
he would kill like Amazon
and then
workers.
and then he would review the product.
Who is he
and-
killing?
Couples usually. He would take advantage. He apparently shot
this
like
is
4
like-
people.
This
Yeah.
is like before they had delivery drivers. When you would meet
No,
people
he's
in person.
killing people that he was
Do
a
you
real
mean the
estate
Craig-
agent.
do
He
you
would be
mean
like,
the
"Hey, I need
Craigslist
your
killer?
help clearing this shit on my land," and he'd have the couple
Why?
come
Where
out
does
there.
Amazon come in?
Yeah.
He would he'd buy the stuff to chain the women up in these like shipping containers, and he'd order all of the equipment and shit to keep them captive
You can
on
get
Amazon.
anything on Amazon.
But then he would leave reviews on Amazon, like
About the equipment he used to hang in?
humorously saying like, "Really good if you're trying to lock a bitch up in a room for a couple months."
holy shit.
Yeah,
So- and
but he
he's-
was
he did
using
this-
real estate to do
Right.
that.
And he was doing it for
The
years.
Amazon reviews were just a byproduct.
What do you mean?
So how many
He
did
wasn't
get?
using Amazon to kill people. He was using his real estate.
No, I was just saying like he was elaborately saying when it came back, people were like, "Oh, this guy is a convicted serial killer, and these are his Amazon reviews." It
Yeah,
was
I don't
eerie
think that's
to
what's
see.
happening now. I think
Wait a
that we're just talking about serial killers because Reilly brought it up.
I don't know. I said it would be
No, I
eerie
didn't.
if one of us
Yeah,
committed
these are like
murder and this podcast
serial
came
kill-
up. It would be eerie to see it.
Right, but that sort of stopped the riff, don't you think?
Huh?
No, I thought it was an interesting story.
It's kind of sad.
I wanted to hear more about the story. I was really into it. What happened?
He chained a woman up in a shipping container for like 2 months, and what's crazy is like when they got her, she was completely like coherent and like was able to tell the police immediately. He shot my husband 3 times in the chest, put him in a blue tarp, took him in a backhoe, buried him in the property.
So did she get away,
And
or
yeah, well, the
she's
police
alive.
rescued her.
How?
They
How did they find out?
because he
Amazon
was,
drone?
That's another crazy thing. He was taking their cell phones and then posting on their Facebooks like they ran away and that everything was completely okay, and they're just pinging it to this dude's property. It took him 2 months to ping it.
serial killers are just
What
not
an idiot.
cool, man.
He was kind of aloof, but then he commits. He confesses to 4 other murders at an ATV shop where he killed everybody in a blind rage. Just shot all the ATV employees dead. So and then he committed to 2 other
That's
murders. where they
pretty
found the
like
car.
a parent thing. Do they have a case open on it already?
And then you switched to eBay.
It's not really a secret,
Well, they gave up on that first case with the 4 dead.
right?
It was
So he's the Amazon killer because he left reviews.
He's an Amazon killer because all the
He's also a
equipment he
huge
used
book
to
nerd.
kill and hold people captive, he ordered from Amazon and then left reviews that were like
Yes,
chilling.
but
like,
how did he lure the woman into the shipping container, or the husband and the woman?
he told the woman through real estate that that's the thing. He was just called the review killer because he had
is he
reviews.
like a real estate agent or
Right,
something?
and they were like Facebook friends of a friend, and she saw his post that was like, "I need help clearing brush on my land." Yeah. And so she took the opportunity.
Yeah, anyone who says I need help clearing brush on my land is
Right.
definitely
Well, that's
Yeah,
that's what's
sheep.
even weirder. He's like a pinnacle of the community. He's like a real estate agent. He had a dog. People knew him as being
You
a
definitely
dog.
brought up serial
likable,
killers.
affable guy.
He had a
You're like-
dog.
He's on a date.
He's a good guy. He has a dog.
You're like serial killers are all about murder or something.
Even weirder, he wouldn't rape them.
Remember?
He refused to rape
I don't think
the
that
victims.
I don't think that that's weird.
I mean, the murder is the best
You
part.
said you
Usually
didn't
if you're
bring up
keeping a
serial
woman
killers, you totally
shackled
did.
in a shipping container, you feel like
Sense
you're
of
gonna-
owning that or whatever.
Maybe he
Yeah.
was asexual or non-binary
yeah.
serial
He
killer.
was there for the kill.
Guys,
Didn't
maybe you
seem
should
like a
ask what his
serial
pronouns
killer. It
were.
seems like he's just acting off rage.
The victim said that even if I didn't want to commit a sexual act, he never made me. He made that very clear that he never make me, but he did make it clear that if I didn't have a purpose, that he wouldn't have any use for me, and that he would kill me. So I'm like, that's rape.
Oh, so she still had sex
Did
with
he
him.
have sex
Right.
with her?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how
Then
she
he-
stayed
uh,
alive
then
for
he-
2 months.
That's how she stayed alive for 2 months. Yeah.
It's a gray area.
Wow.
Right. What was scary was there's footage of the rescue, and they're like sawing off with these big saws 5 padlocks off the shipping container. So you're like this woman in a pitch black shipping container, chained up, and you have to sit there for 30 minutes and listen to this screeching sound of metal being chopped by metal. And then you gets opened, and it's bright
Well,
light.
when you're
and
in
it's-
that kind of scenario, you
8
get
minutes.
used to crazy sounds and
I'm sure, yeah.
situations happening.
But that's just got to be like a harrowing experience all the way around.
Yeah.
Up until the end.
Thanks for bringing
Yeah,
us
maybe.
into that shipping
I don't know.
container.
Thanks for bringing us in.
Sounds-
I feel like you might be the review killer the way we're doing this podcast.
I know, what the
It's like,
fuck.
this
We're
is-
having a nice
Yeah,
time
you're
talking
really
about serial
promoting this guy,
killers.
man.
Yeah, Phillip fucking gets
mean,
a
people
notification
likes-
from Amazon Prime, and he's like, "Oh, my package is here," and he's like, "Hey guys, got my chains."
I tried to go Lyft
People
driving
like
after that,
serial killers.
and I had a hard time doing it.
People are vulnerable, especially if they don't have enough money. You can get anyone to do anything for $15 an hour. Just be like,
Yeah.
hey, come to
Yeah.
my house.
That's what I make. $15 an hour.
I'll read y'all some of his
Go
reviews
to hell
right
every
now.
day.
Why?
You don't want to hear him?
It
Here's-
doesn't seem like a good
How
time.
did you find?
Here's one for a shovel. Keep in the car for when you have to hide bodies and you left the full-size shovel at home. Does not come with a
Man,
midget.
And you left the full size shovel.
And he
at
says does
home.
not come with a
That's
midget.
the best.
He killed a
part.
midget with a shovel.
It's just not really
what star
funny.
He
review
buried a midget. I
was
guess
it?
that's a pretty shallow grave.
I think that
Was it a
serial.
5-star review?
What's up, Hans? Yeah, it's a 5-star.
I think that serial killers have bad sense of humor. They're like,
Think so?
doesn't come with a midget. Just the fact that you
Yeah,
mention a midget makes
Right.
it funny now.
Oh yeah, it's like
well,
really
it's
dark.
a
right?
mini shovel.
In case you leave the.
Oh.
So that
full-size one
it
at
kind of
home.
has some. He's
A mini shuffle.
it's a
but
mini shovel with, so he was like, doesn't come with a midget.
You think he maybe
But
tried
I don't-
to
I don't
stand
think
up
that's a
and
good
was
joke.
bad?
So then
Do
he
you
was
think like
so
killing
he-
a midget like really counts or?
It's a 0.3.
What about a
Fifths.
child?
Here's one
Oh,
for
shit.
a master lock, 5 stars. Works
Oh,
great.
There we go.
Also, if someone talks back, go old school on them by putting this in a sock and beating them. They will not appreciate the hardened steel like you will. Works great on a shipping container.
So
That's
he was
fucked
leaving crumbs.
Were any of these products given like a 4-star or a 3-star?
Yeah, he's just like, you know what? I had a little bit.
Starring
do you
everything.
think
'Cause
he
he's
went
just
back?
unhonest at that
Do you think he
point.
gets any computer time and he went back and he was like, didn't work that well, doesn't hold up to us all?
The FBI can cut right through this.
You think they let him like review the product he got caught on? You know.
Hey guys, so they found my ping. Turns out I'm gonna be going away for a while.
Word.
Ugh.
We'll send you Amazon packages.
I think serial killing is like fascinating to me.
Can you get Amazon in prison?
No, if they got the commissary.
Yeah.
I mean, we spent so much time being nice to people. We're like, what if we just went off and treated people exactly how I wanted to treat them?
Right.
The way you said it makes it seem like you're fine with it. You almost feel like it.
I understand it.
I think it's it's
You
expected.
understand it?
You think
Yeah,
it needs
for
to
sure.
be done? You think it needs
I
to be
think it's the way that the world should be.
It doesn't need
should
to
be
be
a
done,
serial
but I
killer,
think
so-
it's completely
done?
understandable.
It's an ancient act, right?
Because you always hear
Yeah.
the backstory. And
It's
you're
serial
like,
killers forever.
his mother beat him every day and flogged him, and then when he went over to his grandmother's house, his grandmother beat him because he found out that his mom had something to beat him for. And then you're like, yeah. And then he grew up and he killed a bunch of people. You're like, well, yeah.
Killed multiple.
And he
animals
killed a bunch of
along the
people who
way.
looked like his grandma and mother. Isn't that weird that he did that?
What, that husband looked like his grandmother and mother?
Right. Yeah, I brought up the BTK killer on yesterday's podcast, but I think someone turned it into a Burger King. We had like
Yeah.
a whole Burger King segment because of it. That's another strange one. He ends up eluding or like keeping away from the cops for 13 years, and then he ends up teasing the media by sending in a floppy disk, and then the file name on the floppy disk is the church he works at, and he's caught like that. Technology busts him immediately.
Damn, bro. I should stop
13
leaving my
years,
files
man.
like that.
He was good for 13 years. He just
And
Got cocky?
he's
decided to
gruesome.
be an asshole.
Like he was a true monster. Really bad.
13 years.
Right.
I just don't know
Do
how
you guys know
people
about
like,
Albert
can do
Fish?
that though.
I think he was
It
pissed. he
just
didn't
doesn't
get
make any
caught yet.
sense.
I think that's part of it. Part of being the serial
Like the
killer is getting
pain
caught.
that you put someone in,
Right.
it's just like how can you put someone through that much pain? It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have the ability to feel other people's pain, which is usually used to avoid pain in other people, but that can also be used to torture people in ways
Yeah.
that animals can't.
Yeah.
Did you see that Black Mirror about the guy who had the helmet where you could feel the other people's
You're
pain?
talking about a Black Museum, right?
Yeah.
The doctor.
He wasn't black, though.
But,
no, he was
Black museums are pretty boring.
Black Museum, dude. Where it's just like, what's this?
Pretty much every time.
every plaque starts with this. Every plaque starts with this be.
Oh my god.
This be a big bone.
Oh, shit.
World star.
You have headphones on? You walking around with them?
Yo, put that down.
You plug it into the wall, you press the button, and it's fucking iced tea.
It's a fossilized chicken, fried chicken.
Wow. Yeah. Great, Riley.
This shit's mad old.
This is the first watermelon.
Yeah, no date on any of these.
About 450 years old.
No dang.
Date
450.
undecipherable.
We going to hell.
Yeah, we're gonna stop. This actually has to be deleted now.
Does it?
I think so.
Well, in that case, get
Let's
that-
show
get
this
that
to a
syringe
let's show
out,
this to a
dog.
black person and see what they
He
say.
said in that case, get the syringe out.
Let's do it right.
Oh, does it have to be deleted now?
No, it doesn't.
I think we said a
Black
lot of bad
Museum.
words.
It was all right.
You can feel
But it was
pain.
kind of not. It was kind of not a podcast for a while.
What?
Yeah, Riley hated it.
No, I
He
didn't.
wants us to delete it. So what about the pain helmet? You think
Oh
we should
yeah,
wear
so
it?
he would like go around killing people, and he would absorb their pain. Like it'd be like, like he's like dying. He would just like feel.
Death.
He was like addicted.
How
to
did he look
dying.
again? How did
it's
he
like
look?
an addiction.
Show what he looked like again. Oh.
Moo, 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 moo.
That's funny because usually you try to avoid pain, but this guy apparently, for some reason, did they explain why he
probably
likes
DMT.
pain?
Because
It's
no,
like
yeah, he gets
like
the
a
feeling of them
euphoria.
dying.
Right.
He hated it.
Then
at
why
first.
doesn't he just
No, no.
torture himself?
No, he did it so much, and then he was just like needed more. Like he was addicted to the pain.
That's so depressing and negative and pessimistic. If you had that helmet, you'd use that to find pleasure. You'd go around fucking as many people and get
That's
twice
kinda
the
what
Yeah, but
pleasure.
he was a
was doing,
doctor.
Right.
He was doing the
He
opposite.
needed
actually.
it to like feel the injuries where the injuries are.
Yeah,
So that's why he did it.
yeah, but pain is bad. Pleasure is good.
I know, but he's doing it for science.
No, he's doing it for pleasure.
Oh yeah, it turned
So
into
he
that.
feels
He didn't
someone
wanna-
die,
he didn't
and
wanna
then he
do
gets
that.
addicted to the feeling of death.
Yeah, and it just he becomes addicted to it, and
I'd imagine it's a pretty
Nothing
solid
compares.
release.
It's like so going out of your way to tell a depressing story when you could tell an awesome story instead.
We just did the Black Museum.
I
Yeah.
love Black. I watched episode. I
No,
watched
not
Telling
this
boring things
conversation.
leads to telling funny things.
Black Mirror. That's why I don't like Black Mirror. They're not trying to like
to
make,
the world
people
better.
happy.
Yeah.
They're just like bleh, depression.
This is
Yeah,
where we're heading.
it's good film.
It's like
It's good
deep.
cinematography.
You think it's good because it's like fucked up.
Yeah,
Definitely
a little
shock
bit. But
factor to it.
So, do you only watch like happy things, Hans?
I like things that tend toward happiness. Maybe like Dune, where it's like
Dude had a
there's
lot of
second
killing.
order
Dune's
happiness.
It
Yeah.
was really fucked up.
Sounds
the
like
dad
you like a good
dies.
hit.
Exactly,
Right.
but there's a
Yeah.
general positivity towards it where he's fighting. He's trying to fix it. But Black Mirror is just like the world's gonna suck. We're not gonna try to make it better.
Hans likes hope.
Yeah, I mean you can show depressing things as long as you have hope. But if you show
Just depressing. It's
A
depressing.
lot of people say hope
Yeah.
is a nasty drug.
Yeah, that would make sense. Hope
yeah,
is bad.
I know Obama. Wrong.
yeah, I would think he would say crack cocaine is an addictive drug.
He was like, war on drugs. How about this? Hope for everybody.
Hope.
Can I get a little bit of hope? Can I get some hope money?
I need more hope in my monitors.
Y'all got some hope we can smoke?
I think we should end it.
On hope we should smoke. Well, I hope they enjoyed it.
Is it
I don't know,
is
dude. That was an
everyone
all
happy?
over the place podcast.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I love
Stop
you.
saying depressing things.
Bye.
Is it-